Good afternoon, everyone. It's Steven here again with another episode of the GrownCast. It's season 2, episode 5, and today we're going to be talking about hope. And as we kind of get into, the Christmas season and we're in the Christmas spirit, we always have to remember that the reason for this season is Jesus Christ, and He really came to give hope. The people of Israel were in that time where they were going through so many years and say, hey, a Messiah will come, and they had that hope that will come, and Jesus came to the world to save us. And so let's kind of get into hope. And the first thing I'm going to do is really define what hope is. And a definition that I heard today that I really enjoyed was giving yourself to something that is beyond your present reality. When we think about hope, it's really about giving yourself to that future reality. What can happen in the future, and I have that faith that it's going to happen. And so let's get into it. So the H in hope stands for healing. An important part of healing is hope. Understanding that you can get better in the future, that things are going to happen, that I'm going to have to do some things in order to get better. I'm going to have to do my part in it as well. And having that hope in that situation is really more so of a mindset. You have to have not a positive outlook all the time. You can still be realistic, but always ensure that you kind of have that hope. Because when there's no hope in a situation, it's very difficult to come out of it. And then you have that O, which stands for obedience. And so I think about obedience, and when you live in His will and living in your purpose for His life, in Jeremiah 29:11 it says, hey, look, I have plans to give you a hope and a future. So He's really saying, hey, when you follow my plan, when you follow my purpose for your life, I plan to give you this hope, I plan to give you this future, and His promises are always good. And then the purpose, the P stands for purpose. When you live in your purpose and you understand that, you realize the stories that you have and the experiences that you've been through help you in that purpose. So all of those hopeless situations that you have that have gone and turned to hopeful, it makes a big difference because you can use those stories to help somebody else that may be going through a similar situation. Or you can use those stories to really be able to kind of help somebody else or give somebody else that hope that is gonna go better. Like I know a lot of my friends are in grad school right now, and for me, I finished my master's degree, so now I'm able to give them that hope. Hey, it sucks right now. Hey, it's tough right now. Hey, you have to do some things that you may not necessarily want to do, but it's gonna get better, and you can get through it. And then the E stands for that expectation. You have to set that expectation. Hey, it's gonna happen in the future, but not only set an expectation, but change your attitude and do everything that you can in order to make it happen. Your attitude determines your altitude. And that's something that I'll do my best to live by. And so always remember, hey, healing is an important part of hope. Hope is an important part of healing. And those two kind of go together hand in hand. When you have hope that something is going to get better, you have hope that you can be healed. And then you have the O, which is obedience. You have to be obedient to His plan in your life because He plans to give you that hope in the future. You have to have that purpose. Remember that your hopeless to hopeful stories and testimonies can help somebody else in their life. And then the E, you have to have that expectation that things will get better, but not only the expectation, you have to have an attitude and a will and actions to ensure that happens. So that's episode 5 of season 2 of the GrownCast, Hope. Thank you.